The what?
Open up the ambulance.
Is it not going?
No air. So it's on. It's got leak. Can you hear that?
We got an oil leak. Hey, this is Tyler with Survivalpedia.
And I'm Ray.
I'm Jason.
Ray has a YouTube channel called
5 Tons of Discovery. Actually, I'm happy to wear my shirt.
Oh, check that out.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm just an old Texan.
And you have an LMTV.
That's right.
Normally it has a big bark and a small bite. This is backwards to that.
Had.
It's mine.
Yeah.
So I flew to Texas to get an LMTV. Hey boss, what you got there?
This is my parking brake.
Parking brake?
Yeah.
And we're gonna build it into the ultimate Overlander. Stick with me on this. This is gonna be an awesome series. Hey, it's Tyler Survivalpedia. I'm here with Ray, who runs the YouTube channel 5 Tons of Discovery, and we just flew, well, he flew from Washington, right?
Yeah.
And I flew from Salt Lake City to Texas, down by the Gulf, and bought this monster. Okay? Early morning, I probably look like crap, can't tell. Stayed at a truck stop last night after the first day of driving, and everything's buckled up. I threw a hammock in the back of the shelter. That was awesome. That's a really good idea. That's going to be a permanent addition in the future. So, okay, let's go driving some more. Get home. 'The what?
Open up the ambulance.
Is it not going?
No air. So it's on. It's got leak. Can you hear that?
Is it not going to heat itself up?
It's on raised.
That's on raised. Spare tires on not this.
That's all that matters.
Alright, let's show this real quick. We got an oil leak. That's a problem. I come around the back and there's all this oil on the back of it. And then something going on. That sucks. I gotta figure that one out now.
What's your oil pressure saying?
This is 40.
Hit the gas should go up to like.
Huh?
Hit the accelerator there.
Goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still out of air. Fuel. We're not hot. So what's the story?
Oil, I'm not sure.
Some random oil started squirting
It's
out.
all over.
We're not sure if it just come from an overflow hose because we were driving up hills or what. So we're gonna go get some oil and move the hose to a different location and see if it stains that spot. We'll know that's where it's coming from. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Guess we'll find out. Stick with me and see what happens.
It's red.
Come on down. Figured out what the problem was.
Contortionist down here.
Yeah, we were losing gear oil out of this front differential. So now I'm pushing my foot against it to squirt it in that little pumpkin. We might be capping up. But every once in a while I gotta hit the reset on this. Stuck. We think that we lost the oil out of these little valves on top, and I'm hoping that's just a little rubber hose that needs to be replaced. And if it is, we're golden. If it's not, I guess we'll find out. Squirt that slimy goo in there. Or push it against the tire.
You can take your pinky and reach it in there and see where the level is too.
Thinking it'll squirt out that hole.
It will.
Yeah. Once I'm there, I'll just throw the thing back on. See, that's why I brought you.
Gear oil.
Digging for a while, going, crap.
I started smelling it and feeling like, yeah, this is gear oil. And then I took it off and it's empty.
Should have known better too.
Well, like I said, I've had that problem where the dipstick came out,
Yeah.
and you could have the line.
Does that mean that it's full?
It'll come out with a vengeance. I think it might just be dripping off the end.
Still squirting. Yep, it's squirting.
Now you have to go back and pressure wash your whole rig, get that nasty stuff off.
Yeah, I got
Degrease it.
Washer in the house. It's moving like cold molasses. All right, blew a little. There's a couple of little like attachments to the top of the differential. I think they're a vacuum tube that's used to engage and disengage four-wheel drive. Not 100% sure, whatever they are, and I'm gonna find out later. They got loose. Sprayed oil all over the place. So we, these are the guys right there. Tightened them back up. I popped them off, looked at them, make sure there's no O-rings or anything. Attached them back, tightened them up, and put like 40 bucks worth of gear oil in that giant axle. Tighten that up, and now we drive, and hopefully we did it right. I guess we're gonna find out. So I made as many phone calls as I could, got the data that I could, but kind of sight unseen, flew down there, bought that thing, and have been driving it back for a couple of days, and now we're in Moab.
Absolutely.
So what are a couple of things that we've learned? What have we discovered about this monster?
Well, 5 miles a gallon.
5 miles a gallon, 6 downhill sometimes.
Yeah. You had a couple of lines loose on your axle, so you lost a gallon and a half of fluid.
I think we were in Albuquerque, and I decided it'd be a good idea to hop a curb, and it loosened up those two. Are they air lines? So there's two lines on top of the axle, and just the little nut come loose, and it blew differential grease, which is thick and viscous, all over the place. At first, we couldn't figure out what it was, so we stopped at like AutoZone or somewhere and bought oil, and then he was able to find the leak, which that's why I got him. You're the man. So he was able to find the leak, and we spent like an hour just squeezing the big gallon jug to push that grease back in there, tighten it back up, and it's been running pretty good since then. So what else have we discovered on
Well,
this?
you don't have a parking brake.
Hey boss, what you got there?
This is my parking brake.
Your parking brake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a parking brake, so that's a problem. I have a parking brake. His name's Ray.
Yeah.
And
It's a 6x6.
And he sticks some chunks of wood behind the tire. I got to figure that out as well. I knew there was going to be some quirks and some stuff on this vehicle, but with the price and the things that are broken, I'm okay with that. I don't want like busted drive lines and transmissions and expensive things, but parking brake, I can figure that out, right? So the parking brake's messed up, the door's messed up, it's got a bunch of little odd things that need to be fixed, but overall it was a steal. I think it was a great buy. So the plan on this thing is to build it into the ultimate SHTF Overlander bug-out vehicle. You were saying something about EMPs?
Yeah. Shouldn't affect you a whole lot.
Yeah, so the cool thing about this is there's no computers on this diesel. So if there's no computers, if you get hit by an EMP, electromagnetic pulse, can't wreck the computer, right? Mm-hmm. So the cool thing about that is, you know, if we get legit crazy grid down situation, this thing should still drive. The bad thing is 5 miles a gallon.
Yeah, it's finding fuel.
Yes, finding fuel should be a little bit of a problem. I would like to put an extended take on it. I'm debating back and forth on how I'm going to build out the shelter. It's definitely going to have solar and hot water and showers and food and those type of things. But we will just have to see where this journey takes me. Thanks for coming with me. Check out some footage. I think I'll throw what we just did over here. We're in Moab. I'll show you some of the silliness we ran into. It's freaky taking a 5-ton vehicle down crazy crap, but it performed. I was so impressed. We air the tires down and it just grips the rock and just goes where you point it. Okay, check him out. 5 tons of discovery. Hit the subscribe button, leave your comments down, and let me know what I should name this thing, right? So if you got a really cool name for this thing, let me know and we'll go from there. Thank you for watching.
Amazing grip.
I hope so. That's freaky.
It is, isn't it? It's worse when you get up and it starts getting steeper at the top.
That's awesome. 'Cause I feel like top heavy.
Especially those soft tires. Feel rolling.
That whole spot right there?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be narrow. Watch this hole, you don't want to like roll it too much.
Yeah.
Especially on my side.
That would suck. Ooh, that's freaky. Woo. That's awesome. You're a little slower.
And keep it flat. You might want to go far left there just to get that wheel up. doing that way, right?